Have you ever seen or felt the excitement from a child when school gets called off due to weather? The idea of having one day off during the week is often more exciting than opening presents. How excited do you think they would feel if having one day off every week was a permanent thing? Would it be so wrong for schools to have 4-day weeks instead of 5? School districts are finding it more and more difficult to cover their financial obligations due to the increase in students' needs and services and the decrease in state funding. The cost benefits of having a 4-day week can be significant. Schools that provide transportation to their students will also see a decrease in costs. 4-day school weeks also lead to savings in utility costs like heating and cooling and electricity. A significant savings can be made with 1 day less of paying substitute teachers, lunchroom workers, educational assistants, secretaries, and other non-salaried staff. However, according to the Education Commission of States, the savings that people predicted was not what they thought. Some districts are only saving 2 to 3%. While money can often decide the way that things would go, a 4-day school week would be very beneficial to the students. Many households have both parents that are working. This could create an issue for families. The cost of parents having kids in the public school system is very minimal. This could change with a 4-day school week. Many families may not be equipped to handle the added expense of childcare costs. Families could consider leaving their kids home alone for the day, but not all families are fortunate enough to have an older kid that can help look after the younger ones while the parents are at work. However, unsupervised kids make parents very uncomfortable whether they are old or not. In districts that have 4-day school weeks, they have had to lengthen their school days a little bit at the end of the day. An argument against longer school days could be the risk of losing attention span of students. With 1 less day a week, more material can be crammed into the 4-day school week. Will students be able to absorb that much information in a shorter span of time? Some students find it hard to keep up with the fast-paced education the way it is. Could a 4-day school week lead to more frustration and anxiety? According to the Brookings Institute of Educators, have found that shorter weeks are tough for young students to handle. Those in favor of 4-day school weeks see the advantage of students having extra time over the longer weekend to get work done. Appointments for kids can be made on that day off so it doesn't interfere with school. More and more districts are considering switching to a 4-day school week. While it can be good, a cost-saving measure can also allow more time for students to get caught up on their work. While these are some great reasons to switch to a 4-day school week, districts need to consider the impact it will have on families and the learning styles of students.